In this video, we're going to get acquainted with the Solidworks user interface. Solidworks is one of the most powerful mechanical design software packages out there. It's very much in demand in industry, and it's one of the most user-friendly CAD packages. When you initiate the software, you can type it into your search bar here, or if you have a little icon, you can click on that as well. And it may take a couple minutes to boot up, so I have mine already up and ready to go. There's a welcome page, and if you don't see it, like I don't see it right here, I can click this little home button and my welcome page will pop up. In this home tab, you can create a new part, assembly, or drawing, or you can open an existing file. You can see any recent files you've had open or recent folders, and then over here you can see some of the resources available. In this recent tab, you can see any recent documents or folders. In the Learn tab, you can see more resources and tutorials. And in the Alerts tab, you can see any alerts and notifications from SolidWorks. If I'm starting a new file, I can click on this Advanced button and look at any templates that I have. Part, assembly, and drawing are existing templates available to you, but you do have the option to create your own. But I already have a part open for this tutorial, so I'm going to open that up right now. In this video, we're just going to go over the user interface of SolidWorks, and we're not going to get into the details of this part or how I made it. We have our main menu up top, and it's actually hidden right now, but if I hit this arrow, they will expand, and I can hit this little pin button, and they will stay out, so I can continue to see them without hovering over that arrow. You can see the File tab is where you can create, save, and open SolidWorks files. Edit is where you have the option of editing your workspace. View is choosing what entities and features should be shown or hidden. Insert is inserting an entity into your workspace. Tools is where you have access to the resources and tools available in SolidWorks. Simulation is when you're trying to simulate. And window is where you have the option of arranging and managing SolidWorks windows. Here you have the command manager, and you have all these different tabs. Each tab is for a different set of commands. So the sketch tab is for sketching, and the features tab is for adding and modifying features. Over here is your features manager, and there's also different tabs here as well, but the one that I want to focus on is the design tree, where you have your entities, your datums, and any of your features. This blue bar here is called the rollback bar, and I can move it around to hide any features and kind of go back in my design process. So the most recent thing I added to this design is the chamfer, these little cutouts right here. And if I move the rollback bar above them, it will show this part like it was before I made this feature, and I can move it up and down. Over here is the task pane where I have some SolidWorks resources. Here's my welcome menu right here. Here's the design library, where there's a library of standard parts, and there's some other features here that you'll get to know a little better as you learn the software. This space right here is my graphics window. Up top is the heads-up view toolbar, and most of these tools will allow you to change the appearance of the file you're working on. So this eye right here allows me to show and hide different features. This allows me to change the display type of my part if I want just the lines or standard view or standard with edges. Here's where I can change my view orientation. So I can click on a different surface or on an isometric view. This is where I can use my section view, and here's where I can zoom to fit or adjust my zoom. I can also see down here, if I move my picture, this is how I can view the axes for this part. If I change it, you can see those axes are modified as well to help me know where this part is in space. The last thing I want to go over in this video is the mouse buttons. So the left mouse button is used to select and highlight just by clicking. And I click on an edge too. The middle mouse button is used to scroll for zooming. If I hold the middle mouse button and I move my mouse around, I can rotate the object. If I hold the control key and the middle mouse button, I can pan. And if I use my right click, I will get more options. Use it in the graphics window. I can see these features here as well, and then I can use my left mouse button to do them instead of the middle mouse. So if I want to rotate view, I click on that, and then my left mouse button allows me to rotate.